I think we need two baby noises.
We can get two baby noises. We're talking about babies. And we're not just talking about babies. We're talking about a certain kind of baby.
And one of the biggest babies of them all, Elon Musk.
Well, we're starting with Elon, and then we're going to, like his children, who will no doubt, of course, launch their own incredible careers in science and arts, we're going to use Elon Musk as a little launching off point. So, Liz, we did our Elon Musk story, our series, and listen, it's no secret that this neurodivergent billionaire loves to fuck, right? And he loves more than that to receive the fruits of his fucking in the form of children. He has 10 children, which is actually, I think, a kind of...
I think it's rumored. It hasn't been confirmed that he has 10 children.
Well, we haven't...
He could have more.
He could have more. I'm saying, it's about as far as you can get a rumor until like we see the baby. But, there's 10 registered babies out there. I'm going to go and say that there's probably more. I'm going to go through really quickly some of these kids. I mean, the first two he had were Griffin and Vivian Musk, who are as far as we know, the only named children that we've encountered that have normal names that we will encounter.
I was just going to say that. And Griffin is already that's on the borderline of not normal name.
Griffin, I'm going to say it's a normal name. Don't love it, though. No disrespect to
No disrespect to all the Griffins out there. I just think that it's a little, it's got a tinge on the palate of Harry Potter. You know what I mean?
So he had Griffin and Vivian. Well, funny you say that because he had both of these little babies with his ex-wife, Justine Musk, who Canadian science fiction author.
That's true.
One of those children, Vivian, says change their name from due to, as he wrote in the form, gender identity and the fact that I no longer live with or wish to be related to my biological father in any way, shape, or form.
I mean, if my biological father was Elon Musk, I'd say, yeah, I get it. Fully relatable.
I think we actually see here that sort of the beginning of Elon Musk, or not the beginning, but a glimpse into Elon Musk's mindset here, because he does blame that his daughter doesn't talk to him because of full-on communism in schools and a general sentiment that if you're rich, you're evil. The relationship may change, he says, but I have very good relations with all the other children. Can't win them all.
What? Yeah. That is a crazy thing for a parent to say about their kids. Can't win them all.
Can't win them all. My whole thing is, and check this out, you actually can win them all.
Yes.
100%
absolutely. In fact, I'd say that's one of the parents' jobs.
If you're a parent listening to this, and listen, I know that I'm notoriously childless due to I got a lot of kids, I just don't take care of them, but you should definitely make that your number one priority to win them all.
Yeah.
Next, Elon and Justine, had 3 kids named, and this is where the names start to get a little uncomfortable for old Brace.
Okay.
Kai.
Interesting.
Saxon.
Okay.
And the devil name, Damien.
Now, I'm going to go ahead and say that those are the names of a wealthy person's German Shepherds.
Absolutely, yes. Kai
is this is my dog, Kai.
Saxon should be tearing me apart on the outer perimeter of a rich man's hunting grounds where he let me loose after I agreed to come to his mansion in order to receive a prize.
Kai is the oldest dog, who is a German Shepherd, and they got after their engagement in Hawaii, actually in Kauai, and then Saxon is a more masculine hunting dog that the father procured after the wedding when he was feeling a little emasculated.
Yeah.
Damien is the child's shitty chihuahua.
Yeah, but it's a black chihuahua.
Yeah.
Evil cat dog. Well, black chihuahuas like cats, kind of. But anyways, these are all triplets. They were all born using in vitro fertilization, which we'll get to in a moment. With Justine Musk. Unfortunately, those were the last of the brood that they sired together. Elon later gets married to Tallulah Riley. It was as far as we know, childless marriage. I want to make something clear here. Tallulah Riley is not Canadian. I want to put a pin in that right now. I want our listeners to understand. Tallulah Riley, unlike Justine Musk, is not Canadian.
That's one thing I like about Talia Riley. Also, that she left Elon Musk.
No children.
Okay.
Mr. Musk then meets the famous Canadian waif singer Grimes via Twitter in 2018. These two, I'm sure many of you gossip hounds out there, Lipstick Alley readers, were often spotted together necking at various makeout points in America. But they were also fucking in various vaginas and penises as well. So they had a baby that is named, and listen,
Famously named
X, and then that little AE, like the Aeropostale thing, like where they're combined. AE?
Aeropostale?
Aeropostale?
Really?
Did I make that up?
That's cute. I like it.
What
I was
is
thinking of Aeon Flux, but...
Maybe I was thinking Aeon Flux, too.
No, I think you were thinking of the other Abercrombie.
Abercrombie. No, American Eagle?
No, Aeropostale is the other Abercrombie.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, American Eagle is too.
X, AE, one letter, and then A-12. According to a tweet from Grimes, the baby is named this because...
Okay, X is the unknown variable.
So true.
Always saying that. A, she says, is my elven spelling of AI, meaning artificial intelligence, or possibly love. And then A12, this is very weird, is the precursor to the SR-17, quote, our favorite aircraft, no weapons, no defenses, just speed, great in battle, but non-violent. Plus, A equals Archangel, which is my favorite song.
Is that one of... That's got to be one of her songs.
Yeah. Isn't that the big song?
No, that's Oblivion.
Oh, okay.
Named after the video game.
Stop! You violated the law.
I don't know anything about her.
So the A12, for those of you who don't know, was the SR-17 is pretty famous, but the A12 was a spy plane. So I know there are a lot of, how should I describe you? Cruel men out there who are like cackling in delight. Liz got the name of the fucking spy plane wrong because she's a girl. She doesn't know what the SR-71 is. She said SR-17. I'm just going to go ahead and put a baby noise right here for you. Liz read that tweet verbatim. It's Grimes who doesn't know what the SR-71 is, the precursor to the A-12, which she included in her baby's name. The A-12 was a spy plane built by the CIA in order to spy on the Soviet Union and Cuba. Although it didn't actually spy on the Soviets thanks to Gary Powers' stupid funky ass. He's crashing. It photographed military installations in communist countries with less sophisticated air defenses than the USSR, like North Vietnam, North Korea, and, of course, Cuba. So the A-12, I guess, was the precursor to the SR-70. SR-71, very famous spy plane. A-12, I guess, less so.
I think it's real crazy to be like great in battle but non-violent.
Because I'm gonna be honest, I'm not a big plane guy, as well documented on this show. I don't think that the A-12 was ever engaged in battle by anyone, nor was the SR-71.
Yeah, it just doesn't make any sense. Like a spy plane is like not. That's not really what.
It's like
not the context.
Even if you're shot at, you're not in a
precursor.
battle. You're like running from that.
Yeah, totally.
And also. Clearly very not great at I mean, they fucking, listen, these spy planes, Gary Powers, again, his funky ass shot down over the Soviet Union, Bridge of Spies, Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
This is not, and then, of course, we dealt with him in our Rules for TrueAnon episode.
Sure.
So Musk appears to just call this baby X and views him as a sort of protege. X, I believe, of course, an homage to the famous late rapper DMX, who, during his Behind the Music episode, begins to tear up while talking about the death of his mother and then pulls himself together and barks like a dog. So now Musk and Grimes break up not too long after this baby is born. They now say their relationship is fluid. Interesting. Very Bushwickian of them.
Sure.
That did not stop them from having another baby, this one by a secret surrogate. This baby's name is...
Dark Sidrail Musk. I don't know what any of that means, but that baby, I don't even know what gender that baby is. So I'm going to say that baby
It's a girl, I believe.
was born December 2021.
There has been, as far as I know, no public explanation over the name of this, but let me give you a little hint here. Grimes is being what we in the industry call weird and crazy. Are you familiar with Invader Zim, Liz?
No.
Young Chomsky, you're familiar with Invader Zim? Well, there was a certain kind of person during my time in middle school who would wear an Invader Zim shirt over a long sleeve striped shirt. This person might be a little crazy, they might have a chain, and they would be, above everything else, hella random. So what Grimes is doing here is she is being hella random. This might be a little bit digressatory, which is a way to describe something that's a digression, but I do want to this is going to situate us a little bit for the rest of the episode. This is from the Vanity Fair piece, which revealed the birth of their second child.
So this is actually Grimes questioning the reporter for Vanity Fair. Do you know what a protopia is? The reporter says, no, parentheses, a state of gradual progress towards utopia. Then she asks, effective altruism? I mean, I know what those words mean. Using data analysis to maximize resource deployment to help others. Fact check on that, Vanity Fair. Then Grimes asks, the Overton window? I thought so, but I looked it up while she was in the bathroom, and I was wrong. Parentheses, the spectrum of accepted discourse and achievable ideas.
That's kind of crazy that a Vanity Fair writer didn't know what the
I really want to know what
is.
she thought it was before she looked it up and corrected herself. What did she think it was?
I'm like, fuck, I thought it was a kind of scientific window.
Or just literally a window.
The Overton. It's like a window that weighs
It's
over 2,000
Overton
pounds.
there.
Yeah, it's Overton there. Yeah, that's kind of extraordinary, but I think the middle question there, the middle query posed by Grimes there, do you know what effective altruism is?
Yeah.
Take it in conjunction with all the rest of the things that we'll be going over in this episode. Does make one go, and do the little resting your chin in the crook of your thumb and forefinger.
Yeah, we've been talking about effective altruism a little bit in the past couple episodes because of Sam Bankman-Fried, of course, who was caught up, thrown in the old who's gal. Mm-hmm.
The Gray Bar Hotel.
Yeah, the old Gray Bar Hotel, the Bahamian Gray Bar Hotel, where he still resides.
I believe today he is actually being extradited.
Congratulations, Sam.
Here to New York City.
Thank God, because we're here.
Yes.
Brace noise. Not baby noise. Other brace noise.
So Elon Musk did not stop his busting and nutting there, though. He actually also, and this was revealed in a sort of this was revealed in, I guess, as low-key a way as something like this can be revealed. I believe it was Business Insider that broke this. He also sired 2 babies with a woman that same year. In fact, 1 month prior to baby Y, which is what they call that second fucked up baby with Grimes, about a month prior in November. He gave birth, he didn't do shit. A woman named Siobhan Zillis gave birth to those 2 children. Siobhan Zillis is, like Grimes, like Justine, Canadian, which is, I don't know what's going on here.
Someone look into that.
But he is clearly seeking out Canadian women to have sex with and give a baby to. We don't know if he actually had sex with Siobhan Willis or Zillis, but
what if it's because he's cheap and he likes the healthcare?
Well, I think they're happy. Yeah, he is actually very cheap. I know some unconfirmed things about his personal life that it's just he does live in a weird way.
Yeah.
She is a high-performing VC who is on the board of directors for OpenAI, worked on autopilot at Tesla.
Well, that didn't work out very
and
well.
is now director of special operations for Neuralink. Also, I believe lives in Austin, Texas. That brings the total of Elon Musk's children that we know of up to 10.